Pep Guardiola. Wow. Having seen the result of the FA Cup outing between Manchester City and Newcastle United at the St. James Park, where Manchester City triumphed with 3-1. I watched the match, I was like, Manchester City seems to be getting the job done at the tail end of the season. Because the way they are going now, it's like they know that this is the best time to get the business wrapped up. Because I was expecting that Newcastle was going to pull off some surprise, even though it was just a little expectation. But when Manchester City took over them and at the end of the game, I saw it like Guardiola is ready. And remember, this same Guardiola is also as much as involved in winning a quadruple as much as Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. Guardiola is still involved in all 4 major tournaments that is competing for. The Champions League is already in the round of 16. The Premier League is second on the table, chasing Arsenal back-to-back. He is in the final of the EFL Cup with Arsenal. And in the FA Cup now, he has just beaten Newcastle to get to the quarter-finals. Now, my question is this. Has this indicated that the destiny of both Arteta and Pep Guardiola this season lies on the failure of each other? I think that's exactly what it means. It's going to take Guardiola to fail in certain area this season for Arteta to succeed. So does Arteta. Because remember, Manchester City currently have Arsenal in one final, which is in the EFL Cup, the Carabao Cup. So it's going to take Arteta's failure for Guardiola to succeed in that final, or it's going to take Guardiola's failure for Arteta to triumph. So it's like these two managers now have become each other's salvation. They are each other's salvation and they could also be each other's doom. Which of them is going to be? I'll leave that for you to decide. Remember, in the EPL, it's also like a final. The decision is between Arsenal and Man City on who's going to win the EPL. There is no third party. This is another area between Arteta and Guardiola. Somebody must need to fail for the other to survive. Is Guardiola going to fail for Arteta, or is Arteta going to fail for Guardiola? But the ultimate question is, why just these two managers now? It's like other managers are just making up the numbers, including those that said Arteta is a failure. Even if Arteta end up failing in some to Guardiola, because Guardiola is not the kind of manager you engage in the 4 competition and you are expecting to defeat him in all 4. Guardiola has not gotten that poor yet. So our hope is in all of these 4, if Arsenal can get 2, most especially and most importantly the EPL, because that one is most important to us, then we don't know what could happen in the Champions League. Then the FA Cup again is another tournament where Arsenal have always done well. So if Arsenal can pick 2, any other trophy in addition to the EPL will be okay. Guardiola can have the rest. You get the point now. But my worry is Guardiola is still involved in all 4 tournaments, all 4 competitions, as much as Arteta. How are they going to survive it? Like in the Champions League, that's entirely out of their both hands. Bayern Munich can knock off the 2 of them and go ahead to win it. But in England, where we have the EPL, the FA Cup, and the Carabao Cup, Arsenal and Guardiola, which is Mikel Arteta and Guardiola, are already in the finals of the EPL, of the EFL Cup, and in the Premier League. Because what is remaining in the Premier League is as good as finals between Arteta and Guardiola. So in these 2, how is it going to go? That's my worry. How is it going to go? Can Arteta win the 2? Or will Guardiola win both? Because their chances are still there open. Forget about the fact that Arsenal is topping the EPL with 4 points. Anything can still happen. A win and a lose and a draw, we are out. You get the point now. But it has never been this tight for Arsenal. And having Guardiola as the main rival is the only reason why I'm a bit concerned. But in any case, I believe in this Arsenal. I believe Mikel Arteta will get it done this time. I'm speaking as an Arsenal fan. But as a City fan, you also have every right to think so, because your City and Guardiola are more of a tested and trusted in situations like this, because they've been through it and they've done it before, unlike Arsenal that haven't. But I'm trusting Arteta to make it different this time. Otherwise, the odds still favor Guardiola and Manchester City. What do you think? Please comment your thought and opinion, and don't fail to share this video. Thank you.